Hi, everybody. I'm Deacon Dave, and welcome to day 11 of Silence in a Year. Welcome back. Welcome back to you, Alicia.
Thank you.
And so the title of today's episode is Absolute Silence. And the word of the day is...
Silence. Oh, I'm sorry.
Nope.
Absolute.
It's absolute. So we have the word of the day contained in the title. And you actually are letting me do this one again.
Yes,
I get to
please.
be the lead on this one. And so, absolute silence is not something, Alicia, that I've always been very good at. And so before I was ordained, and actually it ended up being a year before since the bishop died, I had to go on a silent retreat. Boy, was I not looking forward to going on a silent retreat. It was very uncomfortable. When you got there, you can't speak to anybody. You can't even talk during the meals. I was not good with silence. And so I modified the retreat a little bit, and I went on walks and did some things, but I was still silent. So here's what happened. After I got over the initial uncomfortableness, right, which I think anytime we're entering into something new, right, for a lengthier period of time, it might be easy to give up, right, because our thoughts go to other things that we could be doing. But I was there for a week. I was locked in, and that's just the way it was. Well, guess what happened? I ended up reading the Bible more while I was there. I ended up going to bed earlier. I ended up sleeping in later, which I never, ever do. I was sleeping 11 and 12 hours a day when normally I may only sleep like 7 hours with a lot of tossing and turning. So I think when you get into that absolute silence, right, not that kind of I'm sort of halfway there kind of silence, it begins to have an effect on you, right, that washes away the world and really allows God to enter more deeply into who you are. So I spent time writing cards that week and doing things that otherwise I would not have made time for that were all really quite beautiful. What about you, Alicia? How are you with absolute silence?
I love silence. I really do. I have no issue with that. And the best time is in the morning when I sit with Jesus. But, Cardinal Sarah said that silence is not the absence of noise or anything like that, right? Silence is the presence of peace in your heart. Well, so I'm paraphrasing, right? But that's kind of how I take it is it's the presence of peace in your heart. So I don't think you have to be doing all of that other stuff, right? To be joyful. And so, I think silence is great.
Well, of course you would say it's great because you're an introvert.
I am.
So here's even the opposite, challenge is sometimes we can be so far removed from everyone else, right, that we're not getting out of our comfort zone. So, for example, I'm always trying to get you out of your comfort zone, right? Because I believe that silence and that presence of God that you experience can be shared with other people so they can learn how to do that. But it requires you to get out of your comfort zone. And for me to get out of my comfort zone is to not talk to anybody and to go and just be with God and to be quiet with Him, which I'm getting much better at. So takeaway question, okay? I have one.
Go ahead.
Are you spending quality, quiet, silent time with God? Uninterrupted, no cell phone, none of that stuff, just you and God. If you're not, encourage you to start doing that. But create a goal that's manageable, 5 or 10 minutes, and then work up from there to maybe an hour a day. Right? So I'm going to close with a prayer. I come, O Lord, unto your sanctuary to see the life and food of my soul. As I hope in you, O Lord, inspire me with that confidence which brings me to your holy mountain. Permit me, divine Jesus, to come closer to you, that my whole soul may do homage to the greatness of your majesty, that my heart with its tenderest affections may acknowledge your infinite love, that my memory may dwell on the admirable mysteries here renewed every day, and that the sacrifice of my whole being may accompany you. All right, we will see you tomorrow for day 12, everybody. Bye.
Bye.